What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another 1-3-2. No. Oh, no. That would be for the end of the game cycle. 1, 2, 3. Ultimate Team Draft Challenge, where we are going to hopefully get our first 1, 2, 3. Obviously, yesterday, guys, we had a gameplay draft inbound. If you missed that, I highly suggest going and checking it out because we won, which is always good. And so I thought, do you know what? Let me just leave it there for the rest of life. That's right. That's right. I thought that's it. Now I'll just never play another draft again and I will retire a victor. No, just kidding. But honestly, it was a good draft yesterday. Some good gameplay. I was actually reviewing some of the draft gameplay back today on stream. Ooh, that Vitinha is nice. Specifically the semi-final where I won 7-5, I think, in the end. And man, I know I won that game, and I know I won it 7-5. I scored a lot of goals. I played so bad in that game. Like, it was like the reason why I chose that game to look at as well. Oh, I might take a realm here. The reason why I chose that game to look at specifically was because I remember changing and adapting my own play based on what my opponent was doing. He kept playing really progressive, fast forward passes. And I'm like, damn, this is it's getting him from like one end to the field to the other in like 5 or 6 passes. And actually one of his goals came from me missing a finesse shot with Vitinha. His goalkeeper catching it, he threw it out to his right mid, headed it into his centre mid, passed it forwards to his first striker, threw ball to his second striker, goal. That was it. It was that easy. And I was like, and I remember seeing it and thinking, damn, I want it to be that easy for me. So I started playing a bit more progressive and forwards, and it resulted in me scoring lots of goals as well. But even with that, I was watching the gameplay back and I miss a ridiculous amount of obvious passing like choices. And so I was kind of watching it back on stream and showing people why, like how, you know, I get about, like last week I got 9 wins in champs, but I stopped at 9. Not like I stopped at 9, but I actually got to 7-2, 8-3. And then I gave away wins from 8-3 up to 8-6. And then I played the last game for 9-6. Just to get that extra bonus pack, even though the player in the pack was terrible. But I stopped at 9 wins. I think I'm like a 10-win player, right? Maybe like 11 on a good week, 9 on a bad week, but I'm a 10-win player, I think, right? And I sat there and I genuinely think to myself, like, how the bloody hell is it that I can get 10 wins in champs and win all of the gauntlets and all of the tournaments and everything that comes with it, and, you know, do reasonably well in rivals even though I don't play anymore because I just don't like it? Like, how is it that I can be so competent at the game whilst being so bad? And I just like, and it's not even just a case of like being so bad, but it's like a, Jesus Christ, how did you not see that level of bad? Do you know what I mean? And it frustrates the living hell out of me because I think if I start like seeing those very, very, very obvious and easy passes, 2 things would happen. The first thing that would happen is that I wouldn't have to worry about getting better at defending. And the reason why I wouldn't have to worry about getting better at defending is, first and foremost, I wouldn't turn over the ball as much, so I wouldn't face as many counters, which means I'd just naturally concede less goals. But second of all, I would just score more goals naturally. And so therefore, it wouldn't matter if I conceded more goals. Do you know what I mean? And so I ask you guys, oh, hello, Andres Iniesta. I ask you guys sincerely, how do you improve at seeing blindly obvious passing options? Like I mean it like genuinely, like 100% sincerely. How do you improve at seeing blindly obvious passing options? Oh, I thought he had, never mind, he's going to have to come out of the team. Because I don't know how to like get better at that aspect of the game. And I do think to myself, like, if I just got better at that specific aspect of the game, I honestly think it would like enhance my enjoyment of playing this game tenfold. And it would resolve a lot of the problems I have, whether that be, you know, issues where I'm kind of like crying about the game because I've conceded, you know, my 4th counter attack, or I've kicked off and then conceded because I passed it straight to my opponent. Like, it would just remedy, oh my days, so many of those things. This draft is really, really nice. Ooh. Karachawi, she can go in at left back. So we need, oh, this draft is actually like cooking a little bit, to be fair. Some chemistry on Maignan. Just Serie A. Some chemistry on Gvardiol. Need league or nation there. Could obviously just do with another player that fits in with all of those. I'm hoping that this takes us to 89 rated. It doesn't. Still a very good draft, though, guys. Still a very good draft. So, yeah, genuinely, answers on a postcard, please. Put them in the comment section. Tell me, how do you improve at awareness in the game? How? Maybe it is just watching the games back more and more. It's something I haven't done for years, and my natural FIFA ability has declined over the last few years. And maybe that does come from me not editing my own gameplay anymore, and off the back of that, not seeing the obvious mistakes and obvious improvements anymore. Who knows? Either way, let's get into attempt number 2. If you want to use the best players in FC26, there's only one sure way to get them. U7Buy gives you some of the best prices around to buy Ultimate Team coins. It's fast, safe, and reliable, and if you use my discount code NEP at checkout, you get an extra 8% off their prices. Check out the link in the description below. All right, guys. Attempt number 2. Here we go. And we're going to take the 3-4-1-2. I haven't taken 3 backs for what feels like an eternity. We'll pop Myanmar at left mid, which is good because she's got centre mid as well, which is very nice. We'll take Dennis Bergkamp. I have a feeling he'll be a decent icon in the game this year. This Morgan. Now, this is a card I really wanted to play with. 4-star, 4-star. Unbelievable stats. And near perfect playstyle. She's like Claudia Pina evolved. Do you know what I mean? She's like... what would you call her as a Pokemon? Like, you know how you have like... the Pokemon just like get... their names are like kind of the same, but a little bit different. So you'd have like Pina... let me know in the comment section below. What would you call Morgan if she was an evolved version of Claudia Pina as a Pokemon? Let me know. Let me know. Anyway, let's put Paradise in there because she gets that chemistry with Lamine Yamal. And for the second draft in a row, guys, we will take Virgilius van Dijk, who gets that Dutch link with Dennis Bergkamp to give him full chemistry as well. And then last but not least, we shall take either Eder Militao, who's very good for the team, but also Jonathan Tah does give the centre mid full chemistry. I think we're going to go for Militao. This is a really good start to the draft, by the way. Really good. We are 32 of 33 chem, 88 rated, and only 2 easily upgradable players in the team. And they are midfielders. Oh, I should have said... Oh. Have we got a Colombian? We have. We got Bundesliga? We have not. If I'd have taken Jonathan Tah, that would have been nice. I am going to put Luis Diaz in here, though, but here instead and get full chemistry. We do still need to upgrade that left centre mid. And we're going to do that not now. La 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 Bonta goes onto the bench. Sissy doesn't have anything available. So we'll do that. Then we'll do that. And we are back at full chem. 88 rated. We can still upgrade one midfielder easily. What the absolute hell is this draft? Still 88 rated. It's on that cusp as well right now of 89. That's going to reduce it a little bit more. And that's going to reduce it a little bit more. It's still 88 rated. This bench is awful. If we have good reserves here, guys, the 1, 2, 3 might be on the cards. Okay, that's a very good start. Do you know what's even crazier? Florian Wirtz might actually start. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. 4 picks to go. We've got to be close to that 89 rated already. Oh, my days. We can't get Jude into the starting lineup. Oh, we can. Over Wirtz. Nice. Tell me that upgrades it even before I put him on. Oh, it did. Just Bellingham over Wirtz was enough to take it to an 89, guys. Which means now Wirtz over Sergio Herrera is a big upgrade with 3 picks to go. If we can upgrade La Bonta and Latouine, we could be there. Okay, what have we got? 83 Ojeda. That's going to be obviously not enough. It's just an 83 for an 82. I need 2 like big players here. Oh, not this fella. I need like a Maradona, please. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That is an absolute worldie of a draft. It's only a 1-2-2. I say it's only a 1-2-2. That's the record right now. It's a 1-2-2, and it's a good 1-2-2, but it's still not quite enough. So let's get into attempt number 3. Right, guys, here we are with attempt number 3. Let's do the 4-3-3 this time. I know the 3-back did very well there, and I was tempted to take that 3-back there as well, but we are going to take the 4-3-3, and we will take Messi, who is probably just about to win the MLS Cup, which is pretty mad. Give me that Vinny J. Nice. 2 more in this midfield. Okay, nice. Pedri and Vitinha. I'm going to take Pedri. Bit easier to link, and Vitinha's obviously got a better version of a card out there. And then we'll take João Neves, which makes me wish that I probably took Vitinha now to get that chemistry. Maybe not. We'll go have Nuno Mendes in a left back. Could have taken Carreras there to give the other boys the chemistry. We'll go for Jonathan Tah. I mean, sometimes, guys, these drafts just pick themselves, right? Sometimes. And even here, like, Koeman is just such a blindly obvious choice. Another icon in there really helps with the chemistry. And then at right back, we'll go with Jules Koundé, which helps with Pedri, helps with Vinicius Jr. Like, Messi's pretty much the only problem that we've got right now. And we'll pop Endler in goal. 26 chemistry, 88 rated. This is one of those drafts that's like a bit of a mid-draft. Like, the 87, 88s, 89s are really nice and needed if we want to get that 1, 2, 3. But we really need those like 91, 92s and higher to take us to the level that we want to go to. And so hopefully, right here, we will get what we want. Let's find out. Into the final, never mind. Into the midfielders on the bench. Nope. Zaire Emery, I mean, decent for chemistry for Zaire Emery. Okay, that's better. We've got Rafinha or Kroos. Now, Kroos over Vitinha. No, Kroos over Messi, I think, actually. It's a little, like, we could take Rafinha as well, which would be good for the Barcelona links. But I don't need it. I think the actual upgrade here over Messi is big for us because it takes us up to 32 out of 33 chemistry. And then we'll go for Rafa. I think he's going back to Benfica, Rafa, isn't he? And then the last spot on the bench will be Jairo. 87 rated. It's not really going anywhere. Like, it might be an 88 rated. It has a real outsider's chance of being an 89 rated. But anything beyond that, I think, is a pipe dream right now. Miedemar can go onto the bench. I mean, we can get that extra chemistry point anyway, just by putting Barcola up there. But we're still down at 87 rated, unfortunately. We get nothing off the bench there. Kramaric goes on to the reserves. And with just a couple more picks to go, we do get Heaps 87. She'll go on over Zaire Emery. Might take us up to the 88. Not quite. We need one more. I mean, this is a good first 11. Nothing great. This is what I was saying, though. These kind of like 87s, 88s, 89s, they're just not... They're kind of like... They're needed. They're good fillers for the chemistry and just kind of like for putting on the bench and stuff. But they're not good enough for getting that high rating, which is why, even with a decent draft there, this is only going to end up as a 120. And so let's get into attempt number 4. The final attempt for today, let's go with the 4-triple... No, let's go with the 4-1-2-1-2. I was going to take the 4-2-2 there because there's some really good cams. We'll pop Di Natale up front. That's not bad. And our first player in that cam spot will either be Florian Wirtz or Mariona. Now, Mariona can go at centre mid and CDM, whereas Wirtz can go at centre mid and striker. So it's kind of 6 and 2, 3. So we'll take the easier linkable player, which is Wirtz, because not only is Not only is he cornerstones, just male prem is a lot easier. Man, what a card. What a card this is. Finesse, low driven, tech trickster, and quick step plus. Unbelievable stats with a 5-star, 5-star. Of course, we're going to take Mia Hamm. Morgan is there again. This is what I'm saying, guys. Where are these players when I'm building the gameplay draft? You know, where are they? Valverde cornerstones can go in at centre mid. Booty. This Xavi looks insane, by the way. Ticky, long ball, pinged, incisive, press proven, inventive, and game changer. Insane dribbling and passing. Very good stam. Real nice pace and decent shooting with great attack positioning and 4-star, 4-star. This is an unbelievable start to the draft. And it's not getting worse with an 89 Joshua Kimmich either. He gets that German link with Florian Wirtz. We'll take Carreras at left back this time. He gets the Real Madrid link to Valverde, which is, of course, very nice. We'll pop Gabriel in at centre back, which gets the Premier League link. Now I'm starting to think maybe Mariona might have been slightly better there. Lenormand can go in at centre back for full chemistry at that right CB spot, and then we'll just take her for the right back spot. You know, we can put obviously we can put obviously Valverde at right back if we need to. Guys, this is an 89 rated draft with 30 chem, easily upgradable chemistry, and 2, dare I say 3 very easily upgradable players on the starting 11 as well. Our first option was that, and it got rejected. Reece James will go in, give that Premier League link to Gabriel. Our second opportunity at defence, guys, has also been rejected. That doesn't matter, though, because we can still move some players down. So McAllister will go in over James and then swap with Kimmich. Gets full chem, thanks to Wirtz. So now we're a Brazilian link away from Gabriel and we're 2 links away from Kimmich. So Kimmich might be a bit difficult unless we get icons in here to fix, so to speak. But it's 88 rated with, again, an atrocious bench. An even worse bench. We've got João Felix or Chawinga. We'll take João Felix. He's not going to get into the team, of course, but he'll go onto the bench. We'll take Declan Rice. Now, Declan Rice over McAllister will give us that chemistry on Gabriel. And McAllister over Kimmich, although we'll reduce our rating by a little bit, boosts our chemistry to 33 out of 33. Wow. We've got 90 Ruud Gullit over McAllister. Now we could be looking at being very close to being able to put Kimmich back in. It's 88 rated, guys. We might get another 1-2-2 here, which would be really nice. Oh, my days. We get Rivaldo. It's good. Very good. Wirtz, like, can go in there. And we're still good on the chem. Kimmich now has no place, guys. We need a new centre-back. Like, Lenormand just doesn't cut it. Look how good this draft is, man. We'll pop Kvaratskhelia on the bench. That should take us to an 89. It didn't. Wow. We are going to cap out at the 89 here, guys. What a draft, though. What way? We might even get an 89. That'd be unreal. Okay, that should be it. Wilson over James should take us to an 89 rated. It does. So we are going to end with another 1-2-2. And by the way, what a draft that is. Lenormand, man, we're like that 93 Maldini potentially away from being a 1-2-3 for the first time here, guys. Maybe a little upgrade on the bench here or there as well, but that is a phenomenal draft to end on. And yeah, that's the sort of draft that I want to build when we're playing draft, because how fun would that be to play with? Anyway, guys, that is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.